Jeffrey is a weak modern man. He indulges in all of the bad habits that you already know. Video games, porn, Netflix, junk food, watching BuzzFeed. He knows that these things are bad for him, and yet he continues. He continues to stay like a loser, to stay weak. Why would Jeffrey want to get stronger? Every fundamental need of his is being met, but it isn't the real thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've been a pussy for most of my life. You can probably relate, but let me just tell you, the life of a pussy, the life of a weak young man is not a good one. Almost no one encouraged me to be strong. When I look back now, that blows my mind that most people told me that it was fine to be weak, and the same people rewarded the strong men. Don't fall for the trap like I did. Adonis. Sorry, my voice just cracked there.
Adonis?
Adonis. Adonis is a strong man, the strongest of men. He leads the tribe just like your ex-girlfriend led you on. Sorry, bro. Through grit and relentless obsession, Adonis became strong. He set himself challenges to conquer, and he did just that. When you see a video titled "Make Men Strong Again," what do you think? Does something inside of you think that this is kind of a cringy topic, that it's irrelevant, that we don't need to be strong again? You're right, we don't. Every biological, fundamental need that we have as a man can be met through technology these days. We have the desire of intimacy and love and to reproduce, and now we have porn. We have the desire to hunt that tasty boar. We are long distance runners. That's how we've always hunted. We pick the target, then we run after it. We run, we run, we run, up until that animal falls to its knees in exhaustion. And now we have McDonald's. You don't need to be strong today because every technological advancement has made life easier for you. It's made life comfortable, and comfort is the killer of man. So you can be one of the modern day boys that you see around you who indulges in this comfort, who disowns his own masculinity, and then he wonders why he doesn't attract any women, and he wonders why no one respects him. But chances are, if you're watching my channel, you don't want to be like the average guy. I respect that. Adonis respects that. The shit we're doing here is not easy. After a while, the momentum kicks in and it does get easier, but it's still not easy. There's still a lot more friction and discomfort in our day than what it used to be like. You've got to take a second to think you are on the right path, but to become a man takes years. And we've lived like little soy boys, so protected from the dangers and the discomforts of the world for most of our lives. So we're fighting an uphill battle. But the beautiful thing about self-improvement, the way that we're doing it, is that the time on self-improvement heavily outweighs the life of a fucking soy boy. Like, we spent 18 years living like a pussy. You spend 6 months trying to improve your discipline, and it's almost equal. Like, that's fucking phenomenal when you really think about it. So you're on the right path. And this goes way, way, way scarily, is that word, scarily, bigger than us, the individual. When men are weak around you, the nation falls. And this sounds kind of silly because if you're watching this, we've never experienced a war before. We are so certain that there couldn't be any wars because we haven't experienced them. We've lived in very peaceful times if you're living in the West, in a first world country. The history repeats itself, and I would have to make a whole separate video, which is going to be interesting as fuck, of how nations fall when men become weak. Scroll down right now and share this video to a Jeffrey friend who needs it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.